When was the last time you stepped out into your backyard? What did you see? Today, we want to raise awareness on a local invasive issue by discussing 5 non-native species that can be found in Whitewater Park. Have you seen these in your backyard? Native to Taiwan and central China, this plant was first transported in the late 1700s as a fast-growing horticultural shade tree. Contrary to its popular name, this tree is often described as hellish. Mature females are capable of producing up to 300,000 seeds per year, which are carried by the wind to spread further. They peak at a height range of 60 to 80 feet. Trees of heaven crowd out native species, damage our sidewalks and pipes, and act as a host plant for the equally invasive spotted lanternfly, who feed excessively on native plants to the point of severely weakening them. This highly problematic tree can be found in several different spots of Whitewater Park. But despite its reputation, it has documented uses in traditional Chinese medicine, with different parts of the tree being used in remedies for various ailments. So what can you do if you spot a tree of heaven out here? Well, first of all, you can recognize them by their compound leaves and their foul odor. What you want to do is take the seedlings out of the ground while they're young before they can get a deep hole in there. And you want to spray your herbicides extra safe.
Excuse me. And why does the tree of heaven look like that? And what are all these wrapped around it?
Girl, am I diagnosing the tree? I don't know what all that is. I'm just a spokesperson, okay?
Okay, well, we both got to figure it out. Let me talk to these people.
Talk to the people then.
Hey y'all, our next plant of the day is Oriental bittersweet, otherwise known as Asiatic bittersweet or rounded leaf bittersweet. Did you know that this very aggressive species can wrap around other invasive and choke them out? That's what we can observe here with this tree of heaven, which has been overtaken by vines. Oriental bittersweet originates from Japan, China, and Korea, introduced in the late 1800s as an ornamental plant and spread through wildlife consumption. They can grow from 60 to 90 feet tall. Although this plant has been popularized in autumn wreaths and other decorations, it is still capable of terrible damage if it climbs up tall trees or cuts off flow of other nutrients. If bittersweet is capable of strangling other invasives this badly, just imagine the damage it can do to our native whitewater plants.
Here's what you can do if you want to help remove Oriental bittersweet. Keep an eye out for the red, yellow berries and woody stems. You can hand remove them, you can bag them, you can trash them. And remember that when you do, you pull the whole root out.
Here we have autumn olive, also called the Japanese silverberry, a shrub native to East Asia which was imported to the US in 1830 for soil erosion control and a source of food for wildlife. This plant can grow up to 20 feet tall, and it displaces native plants by disrupting the soil chemistry and shading them out. One single shrub can produce 200,000 seeds in a year. They've done more harm than good despite the good intentions behind their introduction. Larger branches require consistent herbicide treatment, but smaller seedlings can be uprooted by hand. You can recognize them by their pale bell-shaped flowers and their red berries with silver scales on the skin. Let's take a look at common mugwort, a European and East Asian plant. Some also call it St. John's plant or sailor's tobacco. It is typically 2 to 5 feet tall. In the 1600s, we first saw mugwort introduced for its versatile nature as a medicinal herb, which earned it the title Mother of Herbs. Nowadays, mugwort is more often recognized as a cause of allergy and hay fever, a lack of nutrients for native plants, taking up space that stops health growth, and even induce miscarriages in pregnant women if ingested.
Common mugwort is very easy to identify. What you want to look for are the dark green leaves and the silver white underside. They have a distinct earthy smell, especially when crushed.
And one way to commonly eliminate mugwort is to forcibly and repeatedly pull it out of the ground, which forces it to use up its stored energy.
This one is a unique case on our list because unlike the other species we've discussed, it has become fully naturalized in Connecticut. In simple terms, common mullein escaped from gardens into the wild and managed to thrive on its own. Although it can outcompete native plants, it generally isn't one of the most aggressive species. However, disposing of it is still recommended Conserve or pull up rosettes by the root and always be sure to trash its developed flowers.
Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you want to eliminate invasive species, make sure to always do your own research as well. Make sure you know what type of herbicides you're using so you're not harming the native plants. And if you want, make sure to share what you learn with your friends too.
Bye, guys. Thank you.